All right, Shalom. Once again, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. All right. This is going to be, another quick lesson, through the Spirit. All right, it has to do with, just like a couple of, like the current events and all that, regarding our people and things like that. All right, with this, Starbucks, issue. Or, which, just like through the Spirit, I'm going to title this, Not Surprised. All right, because I'm not surprised. We're not surprised. It's vexing. All right, but we're not surprised. About these things because that's the nature of Esau. All right, all right, these so-called white people, these Edomites, or, they or they have like a or just like a spiritual, just like hatred for our people. Or and the fact that whenever you hear an Edomite, drop an N-bomb, or you hear about or an Israelite, getting shot by the police and things like that, or it's vexing, but that's his nature. We expect, those are the types of things we expect from all right or, the so-called white man because he's the Heavenly Father's sword. Right. All right. This is Psalms. All right. 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right, so, the so-called white man Esau, he's set up, to be the wicked, to be our adversary. All right, and the other thing, the other, part of the subject I wanted to go into, as far as, in this world, you gotta, keep a low profile, as far as, your ego and things like that, or, which is, it is, it's vexing, it's difficult, all right, but, all right, but, as far as, like these types of like situations, or, especially where, or, it kind of reminds me of, those last scenes in the movie, Do the Right Thing, when, the character Radio Rakim, or, he ends up, getting put to death by the police, or, and things like that, and of course, they were using, excessive force and things like that, or, and, as far as, the cops, character and things like that, or, the one that, choked him to death with, like, the baton and all that, or, that's because, or, those people, those Edomites, are programmed, or, to, or, try to destroy us, or, so, or, as far as, that might not have been a so-called, good police work, he might have been a bad apple, all right, but, the thing is, it's been in his nature, or, to, try to, or, put, or, he was set up, to be against us, from the beginning. I mean, guess what? The first time, Esau was on the scene, he was known as Cain. All right, so, let's see. All right, let's go to Genesis. All right, Genesis 4 and 2. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. Or, that's, because that's an acceptable, or, sacrifice unto the Lord. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. Or, verse 6. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, or usually like that's that's what they do. That's or sometimes they'll they'll act like they're not about to do anything, or and even under the guise Paul talking about Satan himself is transforming himself into an angel of light, or this, sometimes it's just it's just set up to where he'll give that illusion of he's someone that you can trust, but as far as like your people, or you can't trust them and things like that, or that's just an aside, but I was just extrapolating as far as or what probably transpired, or or because it just sounds like Abel wasn't suspecting anything. All right. All right. So actually, all right, before we continue with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this. All right. So this is all right. Sirach 12:10. All right. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right. Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. All right. And back to like the Starbucks and things like that. Or they were saying on the radio and all that whenever they talk about it, or just saying like these coffee shops in general, or you can just go sit down, chill out, or these and that's like the coffee shops in general, as far as studying the scriptures, or it's a real fucking awesome place to just sit down, buckle down, or get some studying done and all that. All right, so as far as it's not like a restaurant or store, or hurry up and buy, that type of thing. But for these two individuals, or it was a different story. All right, but another thing, I know I'm bouncing from, but another thing is, as far as there are a lot of the people that have commentary, both our people, or and Edomites who ever talk about it, or they always go, there's always both sides went off as far as in the eyes of the scriptures, in the eyes of the prophet, or those two Jakes, or for just like not taking the low. All right, all right, because that's one of the things as far as like keeping a low profile, or sometimes you might want to or retaliate physically or verbally, or in certain situations. All right, but or, it's just not it's not the time and place for that yet. So, all right, Zephaniah, all right, 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Or so and that prophecy in itself is right around the corner, anyway. All right, but as far as like waiting on right, the Heavenly Father, or he so like we're commanded to wait upon him. Or or that like as far as this work, or on the highways and byways, those are the types of things as far as being assertive and proactive, or those are the types of like that's the only realm in which we're supposed to or being we're supposed to be like that's how we're supposed to be, or raising hell against the system, or through that type of medium, or not, or skirmishes, arguments, outside of outside of camp, because as a royal people, or there's a certain way we gotta conduct ourselves. All right, but or as far as like the curses being in effect, all right, or those are the types of things that are bound to happen to us. All right, or just like being because these people they have demons on them, or then on the other hand like the Edomites, or or between like them and their own, or it's always going to be like you that they're watching. It's always going to be you, or that gets in trouble. And I've seen this play out, or and at the same time, when you really look at it, it's usually getting caught for things we shouldn't be doing, in the first place, or whether it be for the sake of lawfulness or expedience. All right, all right, but all right, this is Saint Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. All right. All right. So, basically, or we're like that movie. Remember that movie Menace to Society? Or like the main character, Cain. Of course, they got to call him that. Even though he's really able. All right, but or, the thing that that one scene when he was with Sharif, and it's Sharif's father, in that one classroom. Or Sharif's father, he brought up the point, of our people, being behind enemy lines. Or and that's what Yahweh Shai said, in that precept. Or we're as of now, we're behind enemy lines, so we don't have we don't have that home team advantage. We don't have, or they have they're backed by our actually let's get back to this Genesis. All right, yeah, cause I'm just gonna get the precept that backs up what I was getting into. All right, so it says all right, Genesis 4:15, and the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. All right, or that's just real quick. All right, but that's how it is. Or or it's always it's always like Edomites that have the like the priority. Or they have that of course they have that type of it's them first. It's basically or that it goes in the world being turned upside down. Or servants on horses and vice versa. All right, because that hierarchy goes of course like the Edomites. All right, or the rest of the heathen, and then and then us, or on the at the bottom, or though that's only because of the curses. All right, but basically,